Yeah, I'll show you, like, you see Boots coming near, see him? So, that's how I check up on him all the time. So he was here, he was eating, and I saw him eating, I guess there was some car going by there, in a horn. But he was in, he had the water, and he had the food, so he was okay. This is how I check on him all the time. And if I see him out there while the camera's rolling, I'll go ahead and go out there and give him some extra food and stuff. That's how I've been watching. That's how I was watching Dixie all the time too. But I don't know what the hell happened with him exactly. I know he was poisoned. I mean, he told me. It sounds crazy. He told me. But obviously, he couldn't have got sick that fast. That's crazy. You know? Don't tell me the coronavirus. That's a bunch of bull crap if there ever was one. He was poisoned. He got, I don't know if he just, what. So for some reason, Boots has been avoiding that problem pretty well. I just never expected Dixie to ever have a problem with that in a million years. Just could have been, I don't know. I'm wary though. My all my cats are inside right now except for Bootsy, but he's eating and he's drinking water and all that stuff, so he's okay. That's how I check on him. It always makes me feel relieved that at least I saw him in a security camera. This was just a few hours ago. Meow meow meow. Well, there he is again. So, checking on him. I was hoping he's just stop by, put some treats on top of that stuff to make sure he comes back. This way he won't eat poison. There's some treats on top of the regular food. And we'll check some more here. Let's see how he gets down. He's got a leg up. And he gets down here and he eats drinks on a meow meow bowl for a while. That's got Doc Willard water in it and trace minerals and stuff. He was eating and drinking out of that for a few minutes. So that was again last night. So that's 2 nights. He's been coming by. Surprised Dixie ate whatever the hell he ate because, you know, I give him good stuff out there, and I don't know what the hell he did. I think he ate some rat poison or some crap. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know. This guy's been around a long time. He's been around forever. You can see him there. That's Boots, you know, with the marble cake finish on him, the white paws. That's definitely him. And the camera goes black and white when it gets nighttime, but, you know. So, the other thing is that, you know, he's been coming by since late 2014. And, you know, he's had a lot of close scrapes with not being around. I'm really mad with, I'm really like heartbroken with Dixie because he could have lived over 20 years. You know, it wasn't the regular cat food. I mean, some of these comments, chemtrails in the cat food. I'm like, come on, get out of here with this shit. I mean, crying out loud. This is where YouTube gets really, you know, but they're deleting all that stuff now anyway. But they are deleting all the good stuff along with the garbage. So only the money stuff. But yeah, watch BitChute. I'll be putting stuff out on there. That won't be on YouTube. And I'm also getting these cat videos up on BitChute. I think there's another place called mp4.com. You can load up all kinds of stuff up on there too for free. So, but then again, you got to remember this: if you can upload all this stuff for free, just like VidMe, hey, you don't even know if the site's going to go down later. I just hope BitChute was able to survive. That guy's my hero right now. Matter of fact, if you try to Google BitChute, it'll say like you put BITCHUT. The autofill doesn't even work. You got to put E. You got to spell it all out. BITCHUTE. Then it finally shows up. It's obvious that the powers don't like that. So we're gonna get like more freedom of information out here, and this ADL run freaking YouTube is a bunch of garbage. Yeah, when I say ADL, you might be thinking ADL is traditional. I'm talking about the anti-American demonic liars who are actually destroying this country. That ADL, not the other ADL that you're thinking of. And here comes Boots again. There he is. He's got his foot up. And he eats his food. And so he does that for a few minutes. It's like he's almost done. There he goes. He's going to go down and get his water. He's got his foot up, his leg up. Being careful. Don't hurt yourself. There he goes. He goes down there and he's got Doc Willard water in there, I think. So, I'm checking on him. So, every day he's showing up. I always put some treats up there in his bowl, too. So, along with he's got wet food, dry food with some treats on the top. And there he is. He's drinking his water. So that always makes me feel good that he's okay. Oh, there's Boots the rebel cat. That's Daddy. That's Paws. There's his little kitten son, Dixie. See, Dixie's looking more like Boots, ain't he? Like Big Daddy Boots. Took down some of the lights down here. One the white string along the line. Some of it's done. Working on a Confederate flag to put on the back of this thing. It'll be up there probably tonight. I found an easy way to do it. I was going to put, was going to do something more complicated with rib nuts and bolts and making metal straps. I said, hey, wait a minute. I just use some paracord and attach it to the toolbox, and also there was this bracket down there on the bed already, so it'll be plenty strong enough. And the forest flag's going on it. Right there, Bootsy. There's his other son. I don't know if that's Mama. One of them is inside. The son, Onyx, is bigger than Mama now. You're bigger than Mama, too, right? See, he's like, wow, you see how he is? He wasn't even like this a couple weeks ago. It's like my buddy. Yeah, hi. Right? He's big like a full-size cat, but you can tell he's a kitten by what his mannerisms are. This guy, he was protecting the territory the other night. I don't know, some other cat came by and I heard him snarling. But you see, these are his boys. That's his boys, so he's like, everything's cool. See how that is? That's his boys, man. Right, Bootsy? Boots the Confederate cat, right? I got the heaters on for him. One there. One there. So he's eating some water. And I'm going to maybe take this heater inside here. Boots the Confederate cat. One General Drive, right? Anyway. It's amazing. They know. He knows. He knows. These guys follow him around. Dixie especially. Oh, look, Daddy's here. Daddy's here. Well, I still got some Christmas lights up. I just took some down, but I'll probably leave part of them, about half of them up for another week. See, when Boots comes by, that guy right there, that's the Papa cat. I don't know how old he is, man. He's probably, if he's been coming by here 4 years and he was already a few years old, he's got to be at least 7. Probably more than that. But he follows him. Especially Dixie. Right? Daddy's here. Little kitten. This one is, you know what? I think that's Onyx. That's the kitten. Mama went inside. These two, Mama and him, goes in. He's the dude. He actually calmed down a lot. He's nowhere near like he used to be, man. He calmed down a lot. Come on, he can go inside. Him and Mama are inside, so he calmed down a lot. These two don't go inside. Sometimes he pokes his head in there for a little bit and he comes in there for a little bit. You see? See how he is? Right? Hey, you can bump me head? You're burping. Huh? Them's your 3 boys, huh? Mama cat. So the flag's gonna be coming up over here like that. Actually, the way I'm putting it up a lot quicker and easier. It's going to be more angled to the middle of the bed, and it'll be sticking up over the roof. I don't use the forest flag too, because it's a square flag, and it won't like droop down as much. Plus, it's got 3 grommets on it. It's another thing that makes it fly, you know, keeps it more straight. So it'll be going on there. I'll probably put it on there and just leave it on there. To hell with it. People driving by, I see a flag on my car. I'm like, to hell with them. So we got them up there in the background. Barely see the 40-footer. It's up there. That 40-footer is pretty big, man. I mean, it's not big for a commercial flag. Well, it's like a small commercial flag, but typically it's a hell of a lot bigger than people have in their houses, man. So these guys are like my puppy dogs. I keep them very, very well fed, and that keeps them close to home. Most of the time I come out here, sometimes I don't see them. A lot of times I don't see them right away, but sometimes I'll see all 4 of them right here. But they come right by. They're not far away. They kind of like hide under something, but they don't go too far. Sometimes they go in a little patch of woods over there across the street or next door, but they don't really venture. They don't venture. I mean, you're talking maybe that's 70 yards away. Maybe 20 yards off the property, or not even 10, 15 yards off the property where I live. So they don't go that far. So relatively, that's pretty, if you keep them fed and everything's good around here, you got treats, you got dry food, you got wet food, you have water, you got heat little meow meow beds like over here and over that one. They stick by. So that keeps them safer. Anyway, that's a wrap. Another place he likes to hide out, right behind a little toolbox. I put that jacket there. The shell on the outside of the jacket was kind of falling apart, so I turned it inside out. The liner's nice though, with the satin liner with insulation. Plus there's a rug under there and some wood. Stays pretty warm in that little pocket. Paws was this guy over here. He was down here. You see how the heater's facing down? Stayed nice and warm last night.